If you only check the news every 3 weeks, you'll be woefully uninformed. A lot happier, but still uninformed. If you check our news every 3 weeks, it may be even worse. But that's never stopped you before. Second little pig distressed as Lassie keeps stealing his building materials. Oregon Trail Highway Patrol tickets wagon clocked at grueling pace. And in another traffic-related story, we have the following. Construction slows yellow brick road to 1 lane. Munchkin Country motorists are advised to leave a little early this morning as construction closures continue to narrow a 4-mile stretch of the yellow brick road to 1-lane traffic. The surface has fallen into disrepair in recent years and created a rough commute for drivers to the Emerald City. But rather than just renting a bulldozer and starting over, the Wizard of Oz added a kiln and 8,200 gallons of reflective yellow paint to the budget for brick replacement and refreshing. Work began last Tuesday and was expected to take 3 to 4 weeks, but already has suffered delays when multiple staffers melted away during rainy workdays. The project also has met a surprising degree of celebrity opposition, with Elton John leading a vociferous group advocating to say goodbye to the road altogether. Fashion expert Carson Kressley also expressed his personal disgust for the project, noting that using orange barrels to accent a yellow road constituted, quote, a crime against the color wheel not seen since Big Bird arrived at the Emmys in a chartreuse tuxedo. You never know when your stepmother is going to take you for a hike, and you can't be too prepared. Here's someone who learned that firsthand and survived, here to make it easier for you to protect yourself.
Hello everyone, it's your friend Hansel here. If you keep getting dragged out and ditched in the woods, it can be hard to carry rocks in your pocket to find your way home. It's 2022. There has to be a better way. That's why I've partnered with Apple to create the iStone mobile navigational system. With the all-new iStone handset, just tap the screen every 30 paces or so to mark out a cloud-based pebble path right back to your house. There's no risk of birds eating your iStone navigational points, and the iStone interface will automatically switch to display today's Wordle if your stepmother gets suspicious about what you're doing. P.S. Try guessing paste. With primitive rotary stones, your safe hiking radius was limited to the length of the cord. Touchstones weren't much better. But all that changes with iStone. With yearly upgrades, you'll be on the cutting edge of anti-parental navigational technology, at least until the iStone 15 Pro gets so big that it won't fit in your overalls and requires a wheelbarrow anyway. Until then, leave the bread in the drawer and the rocks in the garden and head to the forest with confidence with iStone.
Our friend John Johnson, who can now add playing Hansel to playing Humpty Dumpty on his resume, I'm sure that will take him far in the world, here to hawk the iStone. Thank you, JJ. Great as always. And now that we're safely out of the woods, we can get back to the headlines. Queen of Hearts debuts new multi-purpose croquet mallet and battle axe called the Gia Queen. Captain Hook contacts Bindi Irwin to inquire about accommodations for Crocodile. And ripped from the real headlines, we go to the realm of real-world fake magic. Rumpelstiltskin to fill in for Teller. Famed magical duo Penn and Teller got a temporary name change Monday following the announcement that Rumpelstiltskin will fill in while Teller recovers from a recent quadruple bypass. This guy's magic is amazing, Penn Jillette told a group of Las Vegas reporters while announcing the short-term Penn and Rump residency that will run through Christmas. I mean, sure, Teller could make a quarter appear behind your ear, but in our first rehearsal, Rumpelstiltskin rolled in with a wheelbarrow full of straw, and we walked out with 1.6 mil. If we hadn't stopped at the craps table on the way out, we wouldn't even have to do these shows. Jillette said he contacted Mr. Stiltskin after a chance elevator meeting with a miller's daughter from Henderson, who said she, quote, knew a guy who could help out while Teller is on the mend. Apparently she thought about claiming she could do the whole straw into gold trick herself, but decided against that due to fears she might get locked in a room at the Masquerade Tower at the Rio, which just wasn't worth it. Rumpelstiltskin is expected to begin performing next weekend as soon as he gets the hang of shutting up and not chanting his name through the entire show. Production staff did echo that he's the perfect choice for the role, mainly because he's the right size to fit into all of Teller's suits.